it's not been a good journey because every time you turn around, you face the racism.
I think there are issues, yeah, and I think what we're hearing this morning, especially with some of the panelists, is that some of the issues are systemic and happening in the workplace and occasionally in the community and occasionally in the schools. So racism is still evident, it's still there.
Stigma is still there. It happens with our immigrants now because it's more visual and it's sometimes insidious here.
You know, I was called a squaw. I was told when I was in Grand Prairie to walk 10 feet behind my white husband. The things that have influenced me has been the systemic racism. When we talk about policies, as a Native, I went against all the odds. I quit. I was a leaver in school, and I went back.
What happened just a little while ago when we started to put this together, there was 5 different groups. We all had something planned for this time of year. And so we decided, since it was Catholic Social Services, was CARE, was Kiowa, was the Native Friendship Center, and Red Deer College, we decided that we needed to put all our money together and put together an event that was impactful.
So this is an event for the community, a free event, and it's to commemorate March 21st, which is the UN International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination.
Every year we put on something, but it just didn't seem to come back to us as making a difference, and this one we wanted it to be.
And we're just hoping that through an event like this that we can have a ripple effect and that we can have people going out there armed with ways to hopefully one day eliminate some of those issues so we can all just, you know, get on together and that Red Deer can be perceived as being an inclusive and welcoming place to be and that people will choose it as a destination of choice.
When I first moved here, I had long hair and braids and wanted to save my people from the tyranny of the dominant race, all of that kind of thing. And I think the most impactful thing for me then is I stepped onto an elevator at the provincial building and people got off. So I decided, you are not going to just tolerate me, you're either going to accept me or not. So this is what this is about as well. We're all in this together.
I came back to Red Deer because there is a shift that's going on. And I have little pockets of this that's encouraging to me, that tells me that there is a will now to look at the underbelly, to look at the ugly side of Canadian history, and to recognize that those ghosts are now out, they can't be brushed under, and that we're going to tackle and be inclusive.
We all have our biases. You look at somebody and you go, however, you know, accept that and just get on with it because we all have red blood.